We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to try for three right out of the chute tonight. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Still more like hockey weather here in Canada. 51 degrees at first pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Out into right center. Well hit. Betts is going to turn for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Hanley Ramirez hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And that misses ball one.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board. It looked like you were going to get nothing.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Second baseman.
Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the throw to first will be in time. So the Red Sox. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Kevin.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts moves over. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box, Alonso Baez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Shepard looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval is currently hitting just under 310 on the season.
Pablo Sandoval.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
It looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, catcher Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sale's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Lifted into center field. Young is there. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Anthony Lorang. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Young.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a look to first by Liriano. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded to second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Mookie Betts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the doubled in his
for the Red Sox. First baseman Hanley Ramirez.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shepard is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Striding in once again. Alonso, a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 1. For Bogaerts, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And a foul pop behind the plate. Martin has a play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Popped up. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1. Russell Martin now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ted Shepard. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 48.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Lorang. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Here's Chris Young. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Chris Young.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pilar moving in. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Mookie Betts.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He had a sac fly earlier.
First baseman.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off the
and he'll
Blue
step
Jays
in to
fourth,
start things out against Chris
fielder,
Sale.
Kevin Pillar.
And a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Swihart finds it, but he can't get it there in time. Pillar is aboard after the strikeout.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off into the seats behind first. A check on first by Sale, and he'll dive back in. 1-1. Here it comes, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch grounded to third. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Josh Donaldson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch on the way. Out of play. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in to try it again.
Left fielder, Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The batter number 48,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pablo Sandoval.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shepard has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Baez on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. No runs, no hits, one error thus far for Toronto. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
First baseman number
Striding
19.
in, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. Trying to pick things up where he left off. R.A. Dickey will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Donaldson will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Anthony Narang. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Young comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Next for the Red Sox, right fielder
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A runner on first with two away. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Second baseman,
ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off for
far.
Toronto, catcher Russell Martin.
Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. And on one pitch, he's retired. Ready for another
The
chance.
left fielder,
Ted
number
Shepard
00.
comes into this at bat 0 for
Shepard.
1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar.
fielder,
He's 0 for 2
Kevin
with a strikeout in this one.
Pillar.
Too low. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High pop up. Ramirez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Alonso Baez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. Frank Wiles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Frank Wiles.
Chop foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shepard has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a looper to left. Shepard coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
0-2, here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. The tag gets one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Number 15, second baseman,
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Designated hitter,
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Bautista has a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Russell Martin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Martin.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
Stephen Wright enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which Ezekiel Carrera will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Chris Coughlin will look to provide a little.
Number 7, Chris Coughlin.
And this is taken outside for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 4 RBIs.
Coughlin awaiting the 1-1.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sandoval has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the end. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Alonso Baez.
Alonso. Baez.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number 48.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him, and some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Number 7.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Blake Swihart checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Pillar in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pillar going back on it. He makes the catch. What a... Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Red Sox, 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 3-4. The save to Chris Sale. The loss goes to Francisco Liriano. Just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, shortstop Chris
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gamble on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Standing in, David Peralta. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly. And
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Ben Gamble.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is there. 1 down. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a shot out to right center field. Segura turns and goes to second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounded to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, number 11.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Runner back safely. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Runner goes for second. This one's down to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Ketel Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Line towards center field. Haniger is going to have room out. Here's Neil Walker. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Neil Walker.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Digging in now, Jay Bruce. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Haniger. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Drury backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This won't get by the short. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Owings.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Striding in once again, Ben Gamel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Ben
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
2, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gene Segura. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the throw's in fact dropped. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a throw over. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas in foul ground. 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now a throw over to first. Santana comes set. First pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
11.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Seager at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Walker.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder. Jay Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A changeup over the inside corner. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that. Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Oscar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder Ben Gamble.
Hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Santana will go over to first here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 15.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes to third. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front. For strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. In to score, the runner from third. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game. Stepping in, Neil Walker. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Chris.
In there, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, David
into
Peralta.
the windup and the pitch. David Peralta is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he takes a called strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He'll try again, 1-2. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that misses inside, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Mitch Henniger. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Center fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
The catcher.
Here now is
3,
Mike Zunino. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, left
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. Jamal Murphy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jamal Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Gene Segura standing in.
Number
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gene Segura.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock,
for
0
Arizona.
for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Tomas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here comes the 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager with the bare hand. What a play. Brandon Drury will bat next. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Drury.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Zunino reaches out for the tag. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gene Segura.
And that is through into right field for a single. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Up next for Seattle.
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Tapper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Oscar Hernandez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hank Conger is going to be asked to get things.
Hank Conger.
Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Chris Owings now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Owings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Striding in, David Peralta. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind it.
First baseman number
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. He's set and the pitch. A.J. Pollard is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And Segura will make the catch, and that ends. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Brandon.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in once again. Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. Randall Delgado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Randall
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ripped on the ground to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jake Lamb is going to be asked to try
for Arizona. Number 22, Jake Lamb.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The batter,
digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Digging in, number 3 here in this at-bat. Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Gregor Blanco.
Hitting for Arizona, number 5, Gregor Blanco.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little over 47,000 fans on their feet here in Seattle. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the 51s and the Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball. Ball here this evening.
51. Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Boof Bobo. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. So stepping in, Carlos Beltran. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Runner's on his way to third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Griffey should have room. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, 24, Miguel Cabrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. At the plate, Reggie Jackson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, and he went around, says.
In is Curtis Granderson. It
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Jackson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped down the line. And this is by Cabrera down the line, a fair ball. Standing in, Hack. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Catfish comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Victor Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Hack, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Takes this the other way to right. Griffey is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ground ball left side. And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, David Wright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in, Robinson Cano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Catfish Hunter. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Catfish Hunter.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Third
Tony
baseman in tight,
Gwynn.
protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Tony Gwynn is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Boof.
Digging in to
Bobo.
try it again. Boof Bobo. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handled.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Beltran.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. A man on third with 2 down. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th. Digging in, Nolan Ryan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult
1-1.
is that one that starts in at you.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Stepping in, hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And again, a throw. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 2 out with the man at first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. One-0 count. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Miguel Cabrera.
Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Reggie Jackson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low. I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Quinn on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 as he reached base for the double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Catfish has the sign. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
High in the air out to center field. Beltran has a read on it, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman, Robinson
He
Cano.
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Cal Ripken comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So striding in, Catfish Hunter.
Catcher.
Hanley
Your
Ramirez
attention, please.
will be summoned off
Now
the bench.
hitting,
Lou Brock will come on now and pinch
running at
run.
first base. Number 20, Lou Brock.
He's running toward second. It swung on and missed the throw. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. The windup and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Chris.
Into the box now. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now, 0-2. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cano gets to it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Nolan Ryan. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit sharply toward the right side, but there to take it in is a well positioned. Sean Doolittle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Bobo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Just keeping him close. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout going back to the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Now pitching, Fernando Rodney.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Reggie Jackson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time. At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27. Mike Trout.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 11.
So stepping in. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get
in to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. One out and a runner on second base.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Here's the left fielder Hanley Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That one's in there, 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Victor Martinez.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman number 24, Robinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball. 1 strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Zach Cozart is up off the bench as he'll be asked to Get something started in the home half of the seventh. Carter Capps.
Now pitching, Carter Capps.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Shot back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Fernando Rodney. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Victor Martinez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he just misses with a curveball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. That's by him for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Skied into straightaway right. Quinn has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in. Carter Capps, and he's getting his first plate appearance. Nelson Cruz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen. As he'll do so to start the 8th. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Fielder number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Granderson. The throw into second, and that's in there. Base hit, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. So coming to the plate, Bobo, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple, and the runner back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pickoff move to second, runner back standing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away. Now batting, Carlos Beltran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Aroldis Chapman. And it was a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled back. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Coming to the plate now. Reggie Jackson.
Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Zach Britton.
It is Curtis Granderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin in their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is low. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Ready now. Pat. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Quinn moves over, and that retires. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Victor Martinez.
Pat
Your attention,
Neshek
please.
will be on the mound to start. The ninth inning, and his job will be keep.
Shot.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now another 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch. It just.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in now, the pitcher, Zach Britton. Ian Kinsler. Will be called upon here to hit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Fernando Rodney comes on to work on the mound.
Fernando Rodney.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The bottom of the ninth.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the ninth.
Shortstop, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Zach Cozart. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The 1-0 ripped down the first base line. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Now in the box, Boof Bobo. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he's back easily. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll get back in standing. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside, the throw. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Andrew Miller is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Here's the switch-hitting Victor Martinez, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. strikes him out here for out number 3, but now at the plate, Andrew Miller. He'll be the one to get things started against the closer. Andrew Miller. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here, an inning late. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Cano fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gwynn on the move.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Count is 1 and 2.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now.
Number 27.
And a step off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man... Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2000.
Leading off tonight
2017.
for Seattle, left fielder, number 16.
Ben Gamel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Rockies, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's big Aaron Judge. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Gamel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch on its way. Carlos Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Walker is there for it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job bouncing back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Ian Desmond.
Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls and no
Robinson
strikes.
Chirinos will be next. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mitch Haniger.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Vilak is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded there by Reynolds. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackman. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A check at the bag by Gallardo, and he's back easily. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. He topped out in his first trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gene Segura.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup called strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rockies, second baseman DJ
takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Next for Colorado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Fouled back. Ball 1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Bruce is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Center fielder
at the plate, Brett Gardner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Jay Bruce now. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he is out on the tag. In now, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2, here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Mark Reynolds.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line drive to left. Gamble is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And a fastball called strike 3. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Abdul Riley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackmon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A double play ball to second. 4. Throw won't get him. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back at the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. Gonzalez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. Bases empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely. Ready once again, Yonder Alonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Neil Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now, Jay Bruce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. Gavin Colbert will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15,
Adam Ottavino will come out and take the ball here. Action now in that Colorado pen.
Number 0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And over to third now is the runner. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
Mitch Haniger.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
fielder,
Charlie Blackmon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is ready for another chance. Mike Zunino. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Zunino goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Gene Segura standing in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is popped up. LeMahieu is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Tapped out in front of home. 1 away. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they have taken the lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Nick Vincent will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Nick Vincent.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Right field, number 15, Gavin Colbert.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will wind up kicking off the wall near the 350 sign. LeMahieu rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's 4-2. Here's Yonder Alonso. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for Seattle.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Line drive to left, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-1's the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Center fielder number 11,
Brett Gardner stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kyle Seager.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Seager becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Nelson Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Blackman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Ian Desmond. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.